Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne, and I wanted to make a quick video to talk about free returns. A lot of you have questions about whether you should or should not do this, and I think the fear is coming from it's going to cost you a lot of money that is not justified. So to answer your question, yes, I do free returns on all of my stores for a few reasons. First of all, it gives you a competitive edge. I don't know if you are pushed higher in search for having free returns. I have not seen that information, and I cannot assume that because I always go back to what eBay is telling us. So if you know this information and I've missed it, please put it in the comments below. Also, I just think it's good customer service. It's a way to be competitive, and you're telling your buyer, hey, if it doesn't work out, we'll pay for you to send it back to us. That's how much confidence we have in our products and in our business and in our presence on eBay. So anytime eBay offers something that allows you to be more competitive, I do it because in my experience, I've been selling on eBay since 2003. In my experience, it turns out for the best, and the reward is always greater than the risk. Now, in my sales update videos, I am going to start putting my returns in there so that you'll see what gets returned and how much it's costing me, because it's really minimal. And when you get the item back, you just sell it again. And in my opinion, the cost to offer free returns is just, it's not that great of a risk. So I only get it's less than 1% a month of my items returned, and I sell mostly clothing, and that's a pretty high return category. So I feel like I have learned how to do it correctly because I don't get a lot of return. Now, as far as international free returns, yes, I have that on all my stores also. I have been selling internationally pretty much since I started on eBay, and I have sold thousands of items internationally. At one point, that's all I was doing, was shipping items all over the world because I had a business on eBay UK, and I was shipping 300 items a month. And things just don't get returned. I don't know if it is a mindset. Americans have a different mindset about returning items and getting refunds that maybe people living in other countries don't have. Rarely did I ever get a request for a return. And if there was an issue with the item, I just offered them a partial refund, or I solved the problem in another way by sending them another item as a replacement or offering them some sort of concession for whatever the problem was. So I never got those requests. So I just don't think it's anything to worry about. Now, sometimes packages don't arrive at their destination, so they would cycle their way back to me. Things will show up 6 months later, package is unopened. I just list it again. But that's not a return. That's just a shipping issue. If you have concerns or fears about offering free returns, try it. See what happens for you. If you see a lot of returns that you're having to pay for and it's affecting your bottom line, then stop doing it. It's not an all or nothing thing. You don't have to make this decision and stick with it forever. If you want to go back to not having free returns, that's fine. Do it. There's no pressure to do free returns if it doesn't work for your business. So again, I just want to reinforce that as far as free returns are concerned, the reward is far greater than the risk. The cost overall, when you look at the bottom line, is very low to have that competitive edge because a lot of sellers won't consider it. They are afraid of it. They think it's going to cost too much money. And you're fearing the unknown because if you haven't tried it, you're not going to know how much it's going to cost you. You're not going to know how many things are going to get returned. Try it and see. If you put free returns on your items and you start getting 20, 30 returns a month, that's going to be a problem. But that's probably stemming from what you're selling or how you're selling or something regarding your listings as far as they're not described well or there's some other issue. So give it a try, see what you think. And I just want to encourage you to push through that fear, because it could open up a lot more sales for you, because you will be more competitive if you offer free returns. Thanks for watching, and have a profitable and productive day on eBay. Bye.